Is this a race that you're gonna do as a TT or what?
No, that's just kind of what
Just straight up.
AI just showed up, and it was saying how like, okay, like I was asking, hey, like when do I calibrate paces? Because like all of these
I got you.
paces are kind of field tested right now, but
Yep.
I'm hoping that with
Okay.
some like 10 weeks of training, I hope to make some progress. And the goal for me is that at the end of 24 weeks, I hope I'm faster than when I started. So
Sure.
when do I
Absolutely.
calibrate my paces? So this is what Claude basically said. At the end of your kind of phase one here, do a time trial and then do the calibration for phase two and so forth.
Okay. So if I accept for a minute that we're going to do the 5K, and I'll explain why I don't like to accept that idea. If we were to
Okay.
do it, that week is actually going to give you nothing because you didn't even taper 2K,
Uh,
10K, 5K TT, right? So you didn't even taper down to get a maximal effort. So, and to be clear, I'm not attacking you. I'm attacking the AI. To be clear, please,
yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah,
want to
for
make that
sure.
I want to make that clear, right? But when I look at that, I go, well, how are we going to get maximal data for pace calibration if we haven't even tapered, right? It's like you wouldn't go and run your half marathon in the middle of a non-tapered week and be like, sweet, I'm going to run as fast as possible. You see what I mean? And
Uh-huh.
so that would be if I accept the argument. I actually don't like them. One, it takes generally a pretty long time to adjust paces. And two, there's risk that comes with doing an all out race. Because even if you look at this, it's like, well, I'm going to bounce back up and then I'm going to come back like 4 days later and go back into like a 5 by a K workout, right? So there's a bit of risk of injury. What happens then too if you don't run very well and you run slow? Are you going to adjust your paces negatively? Probably not, right? Because we're gonna be like, no, it was a bad day. There was something that happened, right? So
Yeah.
I just don't like doing them. I think if you're going to do a race in a build, do a proper race. Don't like kind of half it with a TT or an untapered TT or even test it. It's going to take you weeks and weeks and weeks. And I'd rather not lose a week tapering to find out some data that may or may not change much. So let's say even from your 5K, let's say you did one right before this build and then this one after. Let's say you got 20 seconds faster over 5K, right? Realistically, it's only going to change your pace like 2 seconds a kilometer, 4 seconds a kilometer,
Oh, I
maybe,
see. I see.
right? So even if you've made a jump, what we're really seeking when we do that, and I get it because I've been there and screwed it up 10 ways from Sunday, which is why I can teach it, is we're looking for validation that what we're doing is working. We want control. We want to know that what I'm doing is working. So we feel like we can actually progress and trust what we're doing. It's a feeling problem, not a fitness problem, if that makes sense.
100%. Like this is all just me wanting to know that 8 weeks of training has led to something.
That's too small of a time period to get meaningful differences.
So I'm 100% on board with taking that out, but in the context of like, hey, I want to actually hit my target, and whether I get there or not is a whole different story. But like, how do you know when you can start increasing, let's say, for example, like your tempo workouts, the paces for the tempo workouts? Because right now at this tempo pace, I can't meet my goal, right?
Sure. Okay. So